One of the most helpful diagrams for me within transactional analysis has been The Drowning Man by Adrienne Lee, who teaches at the Burn. And if you think about, so you've got an outline of a man in the water and holding up by balloons, and then by the person's ankles there's weights. So if you think about the weights at the bottom being the injunctions, the things that are holding you down, and the balloons at the top being the drivers, what moves you forward, what drives you on. So as children, the injunctions are the messages that we receive from the caregivers, parents, adults around us. And some of those may have been helpful statements. So for example, don't put your fingers in the toaster, don't cross the road without looking, don't put your shoes on the wrong feet. As a child, the message they receive might be don't. So although the adults at the time were given useful information, the way the child interpreted that information may not be helpful long term. So one of mine is don't belong. So I'll use me as an example. And if you want to comment, I'm not going to say all the don'ts, but if you want to comment any of the don'ts, that would be helpful. So we've got the injunctions that are weighing us down. And then above, we've got the balloons that are keeping us up. They're what's keeping us safe. So one of mine is try hard. Well, I'll tell you mine. So try hard, hurry up, be strong. So this is what keeps us up. And I think when I am... So we're trying to leave the house, for example, and Rob will get really frustrated with me because I'm trying to put the washing in, I'm trying to empty the dishwasher, I'm trying to feed the dogs, I'm trying to fold clothes, brush my teeth, and whatever else I'm doing. And Rob will be like, can I just leave the house? But for him just to kind of say, we're leaving the house, what he's effectively doing is then snipping my balloon, my try harder balloon, which is like, that's what's kept me safe all this time. So you can't just snip balloons away. And Becky will very often say about social media posts where it'll say, you don't have to be perfect, don't be perfect. But effectively, those balloons are what have kept us safe for a long time. And if you just go snipping people's balloons and they haven't got resources in place of how they can respond differently, that's not going to be helpful. So have a think about what your drivers might be, what's kept you safe, what are your balloons, and also what are the injunctions which may have held you down. And if you can comment the different types of injunctions in the comments, that would be fantastic.